midfield for Alexandro. Diego Simeone just keeps on doing what he does. He has a remarkable record at this club against Italian opposition who have never beaten him in Europe. This club has a remarkable record on this ground in European competition. Chelsea won here at the start of the Champions League group stage last year. Since when, they have won 8 consecutive home games. But here's Ronaldo. He wants a free kick and has a free kick.
Yeah.
On the cusp of his shooting territory.
Yes, it was, and the Atletico player saying he went down too easily, but it's a clear foul from Jimenez. And this is within range, whether it's Ronaldo or Dybala. Got some options, Peter.
I watched the warm-up before the game, and there were several Juventus players practicing direct free kicks, which always leads one to ask why, because on the whole there's only one who tends to take them, and there he is. Dybala is in the vicinity, Pjanic as well, but Cristiano Ronaldo, back in the Spanish capital, is off his long run. The pose, the poise. Ronaldo, full start. Ronaldo's a yellow card out for Ronaldo's intrusive wall. Out of which Koke is striding to make his point. Not sure which brick in the wall actually. Yellow card.
I guess Diego Costa.
Oh, of course, and look at that.
Surprise, surprise.
Booked within 8 minutes, and he is out of the second leg.
Well, it's just daft, isn't it? The encroachers just stay behind the line.
Now Ronaldo! Oh! He called that one pure all right, and required Jan Oblak to throw up a strong-wristed right hand.
He got the power. Ronaldo, in all honesty, it's a save you'd expect Oblak to make.
At the expense of Juventus' first corner. Which was worked short and played in by Pjanic. Repelled by Saul. Alexandro. Caught on it, now Diego Costa looking forward, and himself caught up by Alexandro. And again, the Atleti players are right round the referee in a manner which is...
Yeah. They shouldn't be doing this, Peter.
Not permitted.
And there was a foul on Costa. And there's the free kick again from Ronaldo. Really good power he gets, but straight above Oblak's head. It's a good hand.
With the free kick, aimed at Costa. It's away from Mandzukic. Shilio gets rid.
Well, it's going to be a tough night for the referee. Of course it is, especially with Diego Costa around, and he has to be careful now. Already booked. You can't see him not getting involved in something else.
That's a lovely touch from Costa. This is Koke. Beautiful pirouette from him as well. Luis went beyond him, up towards Saul, made by Alexandro. Saul. Atletico Madrid in the last 16 for the 5th time in 6 years. They failed, of course, last year, so went and won the Europa League instead. Recent history in continental competition is phenomenal, actually. Just a shame for them, they share a city with Real Madrid. Because they have been in a European final in 5 of the last 9 years. Yet they're still the second best on their own territory. Here's Dushilio. hit from Ronaldo, which is skewed away by Jimenez, and Juventus have another corner.
And shoot on sight, Ronaldo at the moment, again 30 yards out, picking the ball up. Another chance for Juventus to put Atletico under pressure. Chiellini forward, Bonucci forward.
And Miralem Pjanic to take. Pjanic with depth, and that is a firm rising header from Leonardo Bonucci.
That's a big chance, this. Free header from Bonucci. And I think he should score from that range, what, 6-7 yards out? Reads the flight to the fleet. What an opportunity. He's got to hit the target. And he'll be disappointed, Simeone, with the marking.
Bonucci did get his second Serie A goal of the season at the weekend in a 3-0 win against Frosinone. But he's not a heavy scoring centre-half. That was only his 19th in 319 games for the club.
It's early stages, Peter, but it was always going to be a feisty affair. Niggly. There's Ronaldo again, different angle. Black happy, it was straight above him.
It's the other number 7 over a dead ball at the other end now, Antoine Griezmann. Flicked in by Griezmann. Godin was tiptoeing round the back, and De Chilio had to be wide away.
Yes, he did. Good defending. Training ground, that one. Godin, good movement. Ball right on the money. De Chilio getting back and heading to safety.
Szczesny has Diego Costa right on his toes. Griezmann delivers, and Djukic with a defensive header. De Chilio with the clearance. Dybala's interested, and Dybala can have a run now. But he handled in gathering the ball.
And Jimenez asking for a card for Dybala. It's lucky there with the award of the free kick.
And it's good tackle, Godin. Felipe Luis. Diego Costa. Manifestly up for it. Rodri. Take.
Good from Costa, though, wasn't it? When the ball goes into him, he's going to be under pressure from Bonucci and Chiellini. He has to make it stick.
Van Fran face to face with Matuidi. Scratched out by Chiellini. Thomas Partey! Boy, he hit that!
He did. Good strike. Really good strike. Szczesny makes a comfortable save. Had to concentrate. Decent connection. Szczesny down to his right.
Matuidi. Ronaldo. By Dybala. De Chilio. Dybala. Alessandro.
They're happy to sit deep, aren't they? Atletico Madrid. They're letting Dybala have the freedom. 45 yards out. See the strike from Partey again. Good connection. Szczesny feel good about that. Gathered it cleanly.
3,500 have come essentially across the breadth of France, from Turin to Madrid to support Juventus, the 2 times champions of Europe, who have lost no fewer than 5 finals since last they won one.
Costa, collision. Those two going at it. This has to be Juventus' season, doesn't it? Ronaldo, the final piece in the jigsaw. They're in it to win it.
for absolutely ripping up Serie A. That barely seems to be an issue anymore. Truly, this is the holiest of their holy grails.
Well, unlike some other teams around Europe who have to rotate even at this stage, it's not on Allegri's mind. 13 points clear at the top. Serie A, that's done, that's over. This is the one they want, though.
Rodri. Luis. Diego Costa. Rodri. Luis. A little touch from Ronaldo to Dybala. Bentancur looking to try and release Cristiano Ronaldo, who's looked over his shoulder at an assistant referee, hinting at a handball call.
Yeah, it was Godin. Ronaldo would have been away.
Manfran. Back to Szczesny. Actually, domestically, Juventus have shown just one or two signs of mild fallibility, even at home, over the course of the last month. Having won for Allegri 4 consecutive doubles. There won't be a double this time. They crashed out of the Coppa Italia at Atalanta right at the back end of January. They were 2-0 up and 3-1 up against Parma soon thereafter, and only drew 3-3, but they've had a couple of 3-0 wins since then.
Just sitting there for Juventus and dictate the play, knit everything together.
Was Pjanic, that was Ronaldo, this is Bentancur. Pjanic, Chiellini, Alex Santo. Dybala, Mandzukic. That's a really important steal.
Just turned his back. We'll see Dybala do that off the right-hand side into those little pockets of space. He got the break of the ball. Reversed it to Mandzukic. Came to nothing.
Griezmann. In front. Koke. Rodri. Griezmann. Manfran. Griezmann. Chiellini. He's come again to Rodri. And then Koke. Manfran. Griezmann. Luis. Headed down towards Koke by Saul. Diego Costa still competing, out by Bentancur, Felipe Luis, Griezmann, Bashilio clear, Griezmann again, Atletico's best spell. Manfran. Griezmann let it go, Koke, and out comes Szczesny.
Yeah, it's good from Atletico. Guess who was there on that knockdown? Chiellini, too clear, good little over. This one, it just doesn't break. Clever little back heel. Bonucci just ricochets off him, and Szczesny gathers.
Goal in Gelsenkirchen, goal for Manchester City in the last 16 of the Champions League. Schalke 0, City 1, Sergio Aguero early in that game.
I think that's a big surprise.
Bentancur. Chilio. Tekor. It's off Dybala's toe by Koke. Dybala went biting back in. Was penalised.
Now they can score so many different ways, can't they? Juventus, they've got the physical presence. Mandzukic, Ronaldo's really good in the air, but the duel, Dybala got a wonderful left foot, so creative.
I've just been reminded, interestingly, that Aguero goal was the first half goal that has been scored in any of the last 16 ties in the Champions League so far. And this is the last night of first legs. Statistical curiosity. Of course, it's this week's first goal. Anytime. Ronaldo, Alexandro, I've got Mandzukic and looped his header over.
They can throw the ball in, very, very strong in the air. Patient from Juventus. Ronaldo pops it out wide, it's a good ball. Godin just about does enough. Mandzukic can't get the header down. It's been a worry this season, Godin has, for Diego Simeone's team. Been a bit of a sorry sight at times. He's all heart though.
Mandzukic, who himself hasn't scored a goal this side of Christmas. He, of course, is one of the substantial subplots this evening. There's a former Atletico player, Felipe Luis. Saul, and he set it for Rodri. Rodri found only the gloves of Szczesny.
I thought Saul had the opportunity. Diego Simeone there, thinking they should have got a shot off just outside the box. Nothing to lose.
Godin all over him like a rash.
That's going to be another good battle, isn't it? Godin, a warrior, all in.
Ronaldo. Sancho behind for the goal kick.
You'll see Ronaldo and Mandzukic swap places. Ronaldo out on the left-hand side, they'll drift, they'll interchange.
Maybe Ronaldo will be the last part in Allegri's jigsaw, complete though it has been for some time domestically. Extraordinary really that he was appointed to succeed Antonio Conte in 2014 and charged with matching 3 successive Scudetti, and he matched it by winning 4 successive doubles. Conte, Griezmann, cut himself. Juanfran is met by Alexandro.
Yeah, Ronaldo not tracking back there. No surprise there, Sandro making a timely challenge.
Challenge at the back of Ronaldo.
Clear foul, Party not making it easy for Ronaldo.
Scored a goal against Atletico Madrid in the 2014 final. He got the decisive penalty in the 2016 final shootout. He got a first leg hat-trick against him in the 2017 semi-final. He has 5 goals in his last 3 games. Oddly though, this season he only has 1 goal in the Champions League. Plenty of time for that to change. Here's Koke. Diego Costa leaving De Sciglio behind. De Sciglio left something on his back, and the referee has pointed at the spot.
Well, it was a coming together, and Costa inside the box. And albeit the Juventus players surrounding the referee, it's a really good first touch to take him away from De Sciglio.
This is going to, of course, be scrutinised by the VAR. It's all about the line decision here. Was the contact in or out?
Oh, it's a very, very close one, isn't it? Does it happen just outside the box? The initial contact, and then he falls inside the box.
It is
the contact
being checked.
The contact seems to be outside, but he falls inside.
And a free kick has been given. After consultation with the video assistant referee, the penalty has been withdrawn, and a free kick outside the penalty area awarded instead.
And that is the perfect use of VAR, quite right. You can see the initial contact there, just outside. Costa falls inside the box. Of course, he couldn't stop himself. But the correct decision, the right decision.
So can Antoine Griezmann apply the punishment from 18, 19 yards that he would love to have applied from 12?
Well, they have relied on Griezmann too much. Atletico Madrid, 4 goals this season. We get a right footer shooting from this angle.
It's Griezmann who went for goal, and Chesney had to be sprightly at his near post.
I don't know, I think Chesney makes a bit of a meal of this, really. It's a good strike, but goalkeeper shouldn't be getting beaten from there.
Griezmann's delivery, Godin competing, Felipe Luis chasing it in. Bentancur getting rid. Griezmann, Felipe Luis. Godin forgot who he was.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
A centre-half with a sense of humour at his own expense. And forget it's Europa League night tomorrow night on BT Sport. Valencia against Celtic. Chris is off to that directly after this game. He's live on ESPN HD from 5:15. Celtic have a 2-goal deficit to make up. Arsenal from 5:30 on 3HD and 4K UHD with a 1-0 deficit at home to Barté. And then the later game from 7:30 on 2HD. Chelsea 2-1 up against Malmo. Koke. Koke. Friend kept it in, Chiellini got across and rattled it forward for Ronaldo, who welcomed it in so smoothly and set off to go through Jimenez and fouled Jimenez.
Jimenez wanting the earlier infringement for handball from Ronaldo, defended that well. Both sides defensively, really good discipline.
Felipe Luis. Cover from Bonucci. Foul on De Sciglio, it's Diego Costa, careful. Be very careful.
Quite right, that earlier yellow card. That Juve centre-half pairing is that Jimenez asking for a handball. I don't think so, but this was a foul. That Juve pairing, Bonucci and Chiellini, beauty and the bludgeoner, I think, Peter.
Very good. Like a bit of alliteration. Thomas Partey, Rodri. Nice judgment by De Chilio, who's very pleased to see the flag go up for offside against Diego Costa.
You can't take your eyes off Costa. He is offside. Even then, you just think he's the type of player who could have wellied the ball away there and got a second yellow.
If somebody asked you, trying to sort out all of the terminology that swirls around football, what do you mean when you say play on the edge? You would say, watch Diego Costa for a quarter of an hour and you'll know.
Spot on. You can't take your eyes off him though.
Fran, Thomas Partey, Rodri, Griezmann. Dybala sniffed that. And chased up Felipe Luis and fouled him.
Very close from Dybala there in terms of stealing it off Felipe Luis, but draws the foul. Here's the Olays. And here's your centre-half.
He's not paid to do that, is he?
Just tackle head, give it to someone who can play. And this was a decent strike from Griezmann. But others need to step up with goals. And the Atletico team looking too reliant on the main man.
Griezmann actually, for Simeone, has scored in his last 7 home games. Since the Champions League closed down in mid-December for winter, he has scored 10 goals in 11. In fact, he has only failed to score in 2 of his last 11 games, Antoine Griezmann. Mandzukic going to the most recent World Cup final.
Very cagey, isn't it, Peter? Let it go out of possession. 2 ranks of 4 getting behind the ball, saying you can have it in front of us. We're not going to let you play through us easily. So Juventus, the onus is on them to move the ball quicker.
Chiellini for Dybala, he can move it quickly.
I think he'd be disappointed with that. It was tame by his standards. Going drifting in, little space, doesn't get the purchase on that shot, but we've seen him score from that range.
Well, as recently as the weekend, he scored from very similar range against Frosinone on Saturday. Postage stamp then. Godin. Felipe Luis. Saul. Knocked away by the eager Dybala. Taken on by Bentancur. No foul. Godin. Koke. Costa. Griezmann. It's got a deflection, and it has earned him a corner.
I think Bentancur wanted a free kick. I think the ball had gotten away from him. He wasn't going to retrieve that. No free kick. And it's just a good little period, this, for Atletico.
Last 10 minutes of a predictably tight and tetchy first half at the Metropolitano in front of 68,000. Koke's take. Rodri's flick was a harmless one.
Rodri just getting too much on the header. Good young player, left Atletico at a young age. Too slight, not too slight anymore. To Villarreal, he's back. Club where it all started. Good player he is.
Real Madrid boy, who, as Chris says, came back in the summer. And has featured heavily in Close to the point of being a must-pick.
Well, they reckon he'll be the new Busquets. Rodri. Real talent.
The Atletico fans not impressed when Juventus just want to keep the ball. This is their gaff, and they expect to be in possession. Chiellini, Pjanic, De Sciglio, Bentancur, Messina at his back.
You see Simeone down in his technical area. He's like a matador, he is.
There has been an equaliser in the other game being played tonight, a penalty for Schalke, scored by Bentaleb, I gather, after a major VAR review. Well worth looking at on our highlights later, of course, and if you want to watch that game live, it's on BT Sport 2 HD now. Schalke 1, Manchester City, for whom Sergio Aguero scored earlier, 1.
So Costa's got to be careful. You can see him having words with the fourth official.
Ronaldo. Partey calm. Juan Fran had a problem. Saul helps him out of it.
Yeah, he's another one, Juan Fran, playing on instinct this season. Hasn't been a particularly good season for Juan Fran, an ageing player. Simeone, he's not happy with the fourth official. And then Costa having words, and when you're on a yellow card, you always run the risk. Allegri wouldn't take a draw, he said, Peter, before the game.
Well, a 0-0 draw is always one of those most debated results in two-legged European football, whilst the away goal continues to be a feature of it. Clearly, that is so relevant in the context of last night's two games. Free kick against Bentancur here.
Guess who? Well, I think it was a foul on Costa. He's involved in absolutely everything.
We're back in the territory of the Premier League very soon after a bit of a break, and there are some cracking live games coming up on BT Sport. Next Wednesday from 7:15, Chelsea against Spurs on 1HD, and the Saturday the 2nd of March, the North London derby, Spurs against Arsenal from 11:45, also on 1HD and 4K UHD. Dybala, Ronaldo, Alexandro, Pjanic, Dybala, Mandzukic from wide, Dybala, spooned up off Thomas Partey.
Really good defending from Koke when Dybala got the ball, not letting him back inside on his left foot initially. Partey did well, stayed on his feet. It's an intriguing watch though, isn't it, Peter? The boys in the studio talking about the key is concentration.
And it is bouncing. Actually broke the attendance record for this new ground, unsurprisingly, when Real Madrid visited earlier this month. 67,804 in a 68,000 capacity stadium.
There's so many new stadiums which are soulless, aren't they? This isn't one of them.
The only criticism made of it is that, unlike the Vicente Calderon, it is out of town, which isn't appreciated by all the supporters, but notwithstanding that, it's a...
Just get the bus.
Thanks for that. Once you're in it, it's a wonderful place to watch football, no question. And as I mentioned a lot at the start, it will host the final this year. Ronaldo.
He'll stay down, Ronaldo. His arm goes up. But the truth is, you never know with him. Ronaldo, I think, it looked a strong challenge, but in the past he has been the boy who cried wolf.
Sal left a stud on his shin.
Fran really left a bit on him.
Fran as well. Yeah, it's one each, I think. They both had a nibble.
I think it should have been a free kick, but guess what? He's back on his feet. I think when somebody raises their arm when they go down, you expect the medical team to go on.
By All Black. Chiellini won the battle again with Diego Costa. Bentancur.
Nice take from Bentancur, another really good young talent, versatile player, can play a number of positions. I agree, has faith in the young Uruguayan.
He is winning it bullishly again at the back this time of Koke. Saw him in embrace and then in animated, a very friendly conversation with his international teammate Diego Godin in the tunnel before the game. And it is the elder Uruguayan who has this free kick. Launched by Godin. Costa might have got a bit on it. Manchester City now 2-1 down in Gelsenkirchen. Another Bentaleb penalty. There have been two of those in the half. Schalke 2, Manchester City, who had the lead through Aguero, 1. Live on BT Sport 2 HD now. Chiellini. That's terrific from Ronaldo. This is Alexandro. And Fran stuck to him.
Oh, it's good defending. Stopped the cross.
Preferred, despite those advancing years, to the Colombian Santiago Arias, with whom Juan Fran has been disputing the right full-back berth this season.
I think they had the big chance of the half, didn't they? The Bonucci free header earlier on. Another opportunity to threaten.
Managed to take away by Saul. Flattered clear by Koke. Sifted back by Matuidi, with Toshilio still down and ailing.
Yep, holding his head. I think he took one. Was it the ball full in the face or a boot? And the ball off the side of the head. And the referee quite right to stop the game.
Well, he had one very early hit, Cristiano Ronaldo, from a set piece, which was Easily dealt with by Jan Oblak. Of stoppage time indicated, though there has been a stoppage within stoppage time, so perhaps we should anticipate a few seconds extra. Juve may have before that interval potentially to create. Castillo, Ronaldo, tipped out for Partey, got away from Bentancur, straight back Bonucci. Into bonus time. Castillo, Ronaldo.
Oh, that's a poor challenge.
Very hard on Dybala. And Thomas Partey is another one now who will not participate in Turin for the second leg. Costa and Partey both booked and both now suspended.
Partey to a poor challenge there is really late. It's a needless challenge. He's going away from goal. Dybala draws him in. Wild lunge. Dybala still down.
Diego Simeone is going to have some selection issues on the 12th of March when these two meet again. He will have some holes to fill. Encouraging for those 3,500 zebras in their black and white stripes.
Costa refereeing the game there, telling the referee that's time.
Well, we have got a minute and a half past scheduled stoppage time. Pjanic with the free kick, down by Mandzukic, hooked on by Ronaldo. Out comes Oblak. And it is eventually half-time. Tight and tense and tetchy, precisely perhaps as most would have anticipated, knowing what we do know about these two hyper-competitive clubs. Ronaldo had one early free kick hit for Juve, but the most debated incident of the first half will be the VAR.
Sport, Tomasz Jasina. Zapraszam na towarzyskie spotkanie w ramach International Champions Mistrzów. Rywalem dziś w Filadelfii Bayern Monachium. Bayern Monachium, co już państwo klubu, ale będzie również kilku rutynnych mistrzów. Tak dobrze to wszystko się zdawać będą Beyoncé i Jay-Z, a więc artyści, których niedawno można było obejrzeć na stadionie. 6-letni arbiter ze Stanów Zjednoczonych poprowadzi to spotkanie. To jest czwarty mecz. W każdym razie Juventus w swoich tradycyjnych koszulkach, biało-czarne pasy. I że jednak Wojciech Szczęsny wygra rywalizację z Mattią Perinem w Bayernie. Sergio Marcioniemu, mocno związanemu z... Teraz miał istotny wpływ na transfer Cristiano Ronaldo, no bo przecież ponad 100 milionów euro. Zespół Juventusu 24, Daniele Rugani 3, Giorgio Chiellini 20, João Cancelo 12, Javi Martinez 16, Ryan Johansson 14, Juan Bernat. To są obrońcy. Dare 22, 7 Franck Ribéry i z 2 Sandro Wagner, którym to wydaje się, że nieco większa a jak młodziutkiego, utalentowanego Olivera. Na to wszystko przyjdzie czas. Na razie Juventus mógł zacząć od bardzo mocnego uderzenia. Już w pierwszych minutach Svena Ulreicha. Tymczasem Pjanic dośrodkowuje te stałe fragmenty do Paryżan i wydawało się, że PSG poradzi sobie z zespołem Niko. Mecze 10 goli. Uwaga, Juventus w natarciu. Kolejna szansa. Dośrodkowywał w tej sytuacji Ruganiego. Teraz błąd Pjanicza i szansa Sandro Wagnera. Wagner, dobre zagranie. Gnabry! Bayern Monachium na pierwszego gola w tym meczu. Wagner, jeszcze nie koniec tej akcji. Jeszcze Franck Ribéry. Ribéry, jeden, drugi dribbling. Ribéry! Broni Perin. Granie, szansa Bayern Monachium. Szabani. Uwaga! Okazja! I broni teraz Mattia Fabili. Teraz zagranie do João Pedro Cancelo, czyli tego Portugalczyka. Też nowa postać drużyny Juventusu. No, ale to jest oczywiście początek tego meczu. Johansson, Will zdecydował się teraz nie zagrać Gnabry. Uwaga, i teraz Javi Martinez. No, idzie mu troszkę świata do Rosji. Jak i pozostali reprezentanci Włoch. Perin nie miał szansy pojechać. Uwaga, teraz zdał mu szansę gry. Teraz Johansson dośrodkowuje. Szabani w meczu, jak to się wszystko skończy. Broni Ulreich. To Allegri wprowadzał go do pierwszego składu, a teraz za mocne to Wagner za rozegranie. Gnabry już jest blisko pola karnego. Gnabry! Kapitalnie broni Perin. Aleksandro w polu karnym, szansa Juventusu i piłka tylko w boczną siatkę. 5 graczy tam blisko bramkarza Bayern Monachium. Franck Ribéry, niezłe to dośrodkowanie, znowu dobrze bramkarz Juventusu, teraz piłki albo któryś z obrońców Juventusu. Serge Gnabry, ale tym razem bardzo dobrze. Drugi dribbling, Franck Ribéry, szansa Bayernu, Ribéry, uwaga! I wybijają teraz. Zagranie do Sandro Wagnera, nie było spalonego. Will, znowu decyzja ostrza. Ryzykował Stanisic na to, co teraz zrobił Ulreich. Na własne życzenie piłkarza. Przedstawiałem go już dzisiaj, Andrea Fabili, 21 lat, młodzieżowy reprezentant.